everybody, welcome to another video here on the John Deere Technician channel. I'm back today. It's been almost a year since I've last posted. Not quite a year, but it's been quite a while. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on kind of what's going on. So, I graduated from the John Deere College program back in May 2024, and it's been really busy and I haven't really been able to get any content out for you guys, but so I was just going to give you an update. First, and this is going to kind of be in order of how it's gone since graduation. Anyways, first off, when I graduated, almost pretty early in July, I'd say, I decided it was time to upgrade the toolbox. I was fully loaded, needed to expand. Here's a picture of the box I had. It is a 40-inch Heritage Series from Snap-on in royal blue. It was perfect for college, going back and forth between the shop to the college, back here to the shop. It's perfect for what I needed. But I wanted something bigger, something I could grow into. And it just so happened that the local dealer posted this picture on Facebook. Is a 68-inch Snap-on Epic Series in royal blue with blackout trim and the black handles and trim and all that. Ironically, it's exactly what I wanted. It's what I've wanted to grow into ever since I started mechanicking. They said it was used and they could get me a good deal, so I liked that. Here's a picture of it in my bay now. I bought it. I'm really happy with it. That is a great investment. I'm really glad I got that. Moving on to kind of stuff I've been working on in the shop. Pretty early on, I had to do a head job on a 9420 articulated tractor, a 4-wheel drive. I don't have any pictures for that, but that was kind of my first big job I'd say I had to do. Had to get the head off and get it sent off to get machined down, and got it back, got it put on, adjusted the valves, got it started and running, and off she went. It was pretty good. Then I had another one, had an 8R series tractor come in. I'll put a couple pictures here. I had to pull the whole engine out of it and put a new engine on. Had to just do a full replacement. I can't remember off the top of my head what the exact issue was, but we just decided that it was going to be a lot cheaper for the customer to just replace the engine than try to rebuild it and put a lot of labor into it. So it's just going to be cheaper and more effective for the customer. Next big one I had was another 8R. The transmission was having an issue where the front wheels would slip. Like, they would not turn when you had the front wheel assist engaged. So I tried to run some tests, determined that the mechanical front wheel drive clutch, MFWD clutch, was slipping and was bad. So I'll put a couple pictures here for that. Had to split the tractor and put a whole transmission, or pull the transmission out of it and tear it down to the clutch. And I think I have another picture here. That's the clutches that are completely burnt and just worn out. So put a pack of clutch discs and plates in it. Off it went. It was good. Next thing I wanted to talk about. This one was kind of odd. So we had a guy bring in a tractor and just wanted an inspection done. So we found a couple things and he said what he wanted done. And one of the things was his tail lights and turn signals on the rear of the tractor they were burned out. Well, one of my fellow techs that were working on it were trying to replace bulbs and figure out what was going on. And he somehow managed to get his warning lights to alternate top right, bottom left, top left, bottom right, and they alternate back and forth. And I'll insert a video here. And we'll look at that. It's a short little video. It's kind of goofy. I don't know how they did it, but let's look at that. So like I said, I don't know how they did it. It was kind of something goofy. I looked at it, made sure his wiring was in there correctly. It went right back to working the way it should. We don't know what happened. But oh, next thing. So John Deere has a certification process for us techs to become certified according to John Deere. I completed that path here a couple months ago and received my plaque. I have a picture of it here, saying that according to John Deere, I am a certified technician to them. Really cool. It's really nice to get to display that to the customers, and so they have a sense of comfort or trust. You know, hey, I have a certified mechanic working on my machine. So, like I said, really cool to get to display that and to show that we are actually actively learning about John Deere equipment and keeping up to date to provide the best service that we can. Another thing I want to talk about as an update is this year I went back to the Invitational, the AgTech Invitational that Western Equipment puts on. I posted some pictures on my Instagram. I made a post about it. Really cool deal that Western Equipment puts on. I've got a couple pictures that I'll show and go through here as I talk. But really cool deal that Western Equipment puts on. It's a contest for juniors and seniors in high school that they can come in, and it's a series of tests that they take, and they're competing for a large sum of money in scholarships and prizes to just see if we can pique their interest, see if being a tech or a parts salesman or a salesman in general is something they're interested in. But we offer this invitational for them to come in, compete, show us what they got, and just kind of get their name out there. But we have booths for sales and transportation and service and parts, and the students can ask us any questions they want about anything. We answer the best we can, and we're there for the kids. It's a great deal. I competed in it a couple years ago. Last year I went to it as a student in the college program. This year I went as a full-on service tech for the company, and so getting to share my story about how I was a competitor and now I'm a service tech with the company and share my journey through the program. It's a really cool deal, and I think the kids enjoy getting to hear a different perspective. But while that invitational went on a Saturday here back in January, I had a sprayer with a rear main oil seal leak back at the shop. I'll put some pictures here again. So on these sprayers, you actually have to pull the entire engine out of the sprayer and pull the rear seal cover off, pull the seal, put a new gasket on that cover. I put it back in, pressed in the new seal, good to go. Replaced the oil pan gasket, set the engine on, got it all put back together and fired it up, and ran like a charm. Had a small oil leak, which I've got a couple videos that I'll show here in a minute. But like I said a little bit ago, I did that 8R engine replacement, so I've pulled an engine off of a tractor before. A sprayer is a little bit different since it's higher up in the air, a lot more of climbing ladders and making sure you've just got everything out of your way that you can have a nice, clean, easy, smooth pull. But I'm going to insert a video here. We'll take a look at it. It's pulling the engine out.
Say hi for the camera. And shut it off. Good. Okay. Forward, you think?
I need to go up a little bit still. Or else we're gonna get high enough now where that's gotta miss. There goes the drive line.
Yep.
Hey, it is. Alright.
Now just don't knock the fucking cooling package off of it. Okay. I think we're just gonna have to come out over and out. ¿Qué pasó? Do what?
So what looks sturdy?
What are you trying to tie off on?
I don't know, something sturdy.
This thing to steer?
Yeah.
Oh. You know, there's probably a reason why they say to unfold the boom and lower it before you do this. I think I found why. Well, we didn't quite have that option, now did we?
Hold on.
Woo!
No, close in the back, but you're good.
Ah, there's the boom.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're great for now.
Can I come over your way at all?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That gives me a lot of comfort over here. Pivot! Okay, I can come straight out now. Okay, towards me. Alright, let's pivot. Hello, beautiful. And that, my friends, is a 9-liter. Wow. Alright. Well, I want it as close to the ground as possible just in case, but... It's a little naked up there, I should say. He's fine. Good.
So we had an oil leak on this sprayer engine back here. That little fitting right there goes to it's an oil supply line to the air compressor. But I had to take the inlet for the turbo off. So I can see back there, we got her fixed. Good to go. Put shields on, this engine's done. So as you saw, we just pulled the engine out, kind of got it out, set down on the ground, and you kind of saw there pulling the bolts out of the oil pan. Nothing fancy for getting the bolts out, just my Milwaukee M18 3/8 impact, zipping the bolts out. Then you saw me lifting it up and out. As you saw, also, I had a small oil leak behind the engine. I wasn't worried about it being the rear main again. I got to looking, and the oil supply line to the onboard air compressor for the sprayer had dry rotted and cracked and just was leaking engine oil down on top of the flywheel shield and dripping out underneath that flywheel. So put a new line on it. Took about 45 minutes to get the line replaced. She was good to go. So anyways, that's kind of my update. That gets us up to date on where I'm at. If y'all have any ideas of a video you'd like me to do, whether it be how to maintain your tractor, how to do an oil change, how to do something. If you have any ideas, just leave it in the comments. If you'd like an updated toolbox tour, let me know. I can definitely try to find some time to get you a new toolbox tour and get you up to date on what I've got now and how I'm growing. But anyways, that's going to do it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.